The Russia-Ukraine war has finally reached space. Russian satellites are in danger. Just like Nord Stream pipelines, the US might be tampering with Moscow's satellites to paralyze Russia's communication. And now Russia has vowed to retaliate. This is huge and unprecedented because an attack on a Russian satellite will effectively spell doom for the Russian military. It will endanger the very existence of the Russian state. And out of desperation, Russia might even resort to using its nuclear warheads against US or its allies. Full report coming up, stay tuned. Hi and welcome, you're watching Outright. We tell you the right side of the story. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for such outright videos. Russian Foreign Ministry on Wednesday made scathing allegations against Ukraine. Kyiv has been trying to disrupt Russian civilian communication satellites. This is an outrageous violation of international law, the ministry said, warning that Moscow was in its full right to respond appropriately. You might be shocked to know that back in January, Ukraine President Zelensky appeared briefly on TV in southwest Russia. And no, it was not a regular broadcast. Authorities later acknowledged that the disruption affected the TV satellite. In simple terms, Ukraine hacked into the TV satellite of Moscow and ran a speech of the Ukraine leader given against Putin. Now Russia is worried. Ukraine and its allies, especially US, might also tamper with Russia's military satellites. Mind you, military satellites are used to transmit information and orders between military units, bases and command centers. No Russian tank, missile, drone or aircraft would be able to operate without access to the military satellite. This is particularly concerning in times of war when traditional communication channels such as telephone lines or radio waves may be disrupted or intercepted by the enemy. To avoid that doomsday scenario, Russia may be forced to make the first move. A few months back, Russia warned that US civil satellites in space may become a legit military target. The deputy head of the Non-Proliferation and Arms Control Department of Russia said at that time, "We are talking about the US and its allies using civil infrastructure components in space, including commercial ones, in armed conflicts." And that also raises the possibility of the Starlink satellites being managed by SpaceX coming under a Russian attack. Starlink satellites have become important tools for the Ukrainian troops in the ongoing conflict with Russia. Russia is one of 4 nations on the earth that possesses anti-satellite or ASAT weapons, apart from the US, China and India. Russia has tested several variants of these ASAT missiles, including the Noodle missile and the A-235 missile system, which is designed to protect Moscow from ballistic missile attacks but could also be used as an ASAT weapon. Russia has also been developing electronic warfare tools that could be used to disrupt or disable satellites. These include ground-based jammers and directed energy weapons that can interfere with satellite communications and sensors. If such an attack takes place, this will be unprecedented in human history. Russia is already vying to exact revenge for the Nord Stream pipeline sabotage and also NATO's further expansion. Finland became NATO's 31st member on April 4th, and Russia has responded by moving its nuclear warheads closer to NATO's boundaries. It has deployed its nukes in Belarus. That's why former US President Trump said, "World can face nuclear World War III under Biden administration."